Yeah. So today we are going to learn how to create a rope knot. Okay. Do you know what a rope knot means? Anyone know what a rope knot means? You all know what a rope is, right? You all know what a rope is. So with a rope, when you create a knot, that's called a rope knot. So today we are going to, it's a little bit difficult, but it is going to be easy if you're doing it step by step. So today, I know it's very, most of you might have not tried to draw a rope knot, maybe because you find it difficult, but today I will teach you the step-by-step method of it so that it will be very easy for you and you can create a realistic rope knot using the shading and the drawing and the sketching by step. Okay, so if you follow the same process which I'm telling you, it is going to be very easy. Okay, so I'll tell you how to start. We're going to start with a lower grade of pencil. So we're going to start by using a 2B grade of pencil. You can use lower grade of pencil also, but I'll be using a little darker grade of pencil so that you can see it very clearly. Okay, so first we'll just make the shape of the knot, and then later we will start making each and individual ropes, and then we'll start the shading part. Okay, so we'll do it in sections. So the first part is just to draw outer shape. Okay, it's going to be very simple to create the outer shape. Okay, so before that, before we create, okay, I still know some of you might be in confusion to see what a rope knot looks like. So maybe I'll show you what a rope knot is, and then maybe we can start with the drawing. Okay, so I'll just share my screen. Can you all see the screen? Can you all see a rope knot? Okay, so this is what a rope knot is. It might look a little tricky to you, but I'll teach you how to draw it step by step. Okay, cool. Understood? Okay, yeah. Let me stop sharing. Yeah. So first we'll be making the outer shape. Okay, so take a fresh sheet of paper and maybe a 2B grade of pencil and start making the shape. Okay, I want all of you to do it. Okay, Lakshit, Ditya, can we start with the drawing? Yeah. Okay. So try to go in the same pace I'm going so that you won't miss out. Okay. So this is the first shape. I'm making it very lightly. Okay. So you can also make it very lightly because this is just an outer shape. Yeah. You can use any grade of pencil which is not dark, any grade below 6B maybe. Okay. Either a 4B or a 3B or a 2B or even an HP would do. Okay. And the next shape would be like this. I'll make this knot a little more bigger. Like this. Okay, it's like in the shape of a C. Make sure you're keeping the width equal. Okay, so this is the width, or This is the thickness of the rope. Try to keep the thickness of the rope everywhere the same. Okay, make sure here it is not very thick and towards this side it is very thin. Try to make it equal. If you feel that it's not equal, just erase it and do it one more time. Okay. And this rope will go from here and it will make another knot here. So once we get the shape of the knot right, it's going to be very easy to do the detailing. Okay, so try to do this particular step very rightly or perfectly. Okay. And then there is another knot here. I told you one thing in the start, that is try to keep the thickness of all the ropes equal. Okay, this is just a single rope, it's just a knot in the middle. So try to keep the thickness of this rope equal, okay, in all the sides. And this rope is going to end here. Okay, so this is the shape of the rope. I will just show you where the direction of each rope goes. Okay, so this rope, it starts from here and it goes inside. That is why you're not able to see the rope here. So it goes inside and comes all the way till here. Okay, and from here it goes inside again and come here. Okay, and this side, if you see, this side comes from here and goes inside and then all the way till here and then down here. Okay, this is the direction of the rope. So this is just a very sketchy form of the drawing that you're going to make. So we won't be seeing any detailing or anything as such. It's just the outer shape. So if we get this outer shape correctly, we can make this rope very perfectly. Okay, and it's going to look very nice. Okay, just try to maintain all the thickness of all the sides equal. Okay, the thickness here, the thickness here, thickness here, thickness here, everywhere it has to be uniform or it has to be the same. Any portion of the drawing where you find it difficult, please message on the chat box and tell me where you're finding it difficult, okay? So here we have completed the first step. Have you all done the first step? If you have done, you can just show me. I'll take a quick look at how you have done, okay? You can all show it in the camera. Yeah, Lakshit, perfect. Rayansh, that looks good. And what about Advika? Not able to see it. Yep, that looks fine. Okay. So after maybe another 30 seconds more, I'll tell you. So now next step, we're going to create the rope, okay, or the texture of the rope. Okay. And the third step is where we add the detailing. Okay. The texture of the rope is going to be very simple. It's going to be the same texture throughout the rope. Okay. Yeah. So I'll slowly start with the texture. So the texture goes like this. Maybe in the sheet of paper, I'll show you how the texture was done. Okay. So the texture is very simple. I'll just show you side. The texture goes like this. Okay. Like this. In an S shape. This is the texture we are going to create. Okay. Throughout the rope. Okay. So now I'll show it in the drawing. Make sure the thickness is the same. Okay. So this is the texture. So throughout the rope, we're going to create this text. Now in this rope, I'll show you how to create the texture. The texture on this middle portion is a little bit different from here. The length will be a little different. Texture is the same, but the length will be a little different. If you're finding it difficult to create the texture, please mention in the chat where you're finding it difficult. Okay. So you have created this rope. So just watch and see how I'm making the curves, okay? On each of the top of the rope, there's a small bit of a curve here. So try to maintain this. Okay, try to maintain this curve here. And the thickness of the rope, if you see, it will differ in each and every region because it's a knot, right? So here it will be the same, but here it will differ because of the knot. Okay. And this is the last side. Okay, now we have the texture of the rope, right? Okay, so even now it still looks sketchy because this is just a sketch version of the rope. Okay, now after this is where we are going to create the detailing. Okay, so while the detailing comes, I want all of you to do it very slowly. Okay, because the more details we add, the more realistic the rope is going to look. Okay, this is just a sketchy version of the rope. So how many of you have completed till here? Can you show me? Yep, nice one, Ready Taran. Yeah, Ryan's, that is really beautiful. Nice work. Okay, so I hope all of you are able to make the rope, right? Ditya, are you able to make? Are you finding it difficult anywhere? Can you show me what you've done? Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. So here, Ditya, one small thing is the texture of the rope you have made, right? So try to make the texture like this, okay? So you have made it a little more S kind of shape, right? You have made it a little more S kind of shape. So you don't need to make the S kind
I
of
was
shape.
trying to type it in the chat box, but I don't know how to send it.
Is it? Okay. So I think maybe the all chat is disabled. So maybe you can send it to me in personally also. I will be able to see the chat box, or you can just send it to everyone in the chat. I will be still able to see.
I don't know how to send it.
Okay. Okay. That's not an issue. So maybe you can raise your hand. You can raise
I
your hand.
raised my hand, but you're not seeing my
Is
hand,
it? Okay. Okay.
and I
So
don't know.
I meant in the Zoom, you will have to raise the hand. Okay. So maybe I will not be able to see your videos always. So maybe if you raise the hand, I'll be able to see who all has raised the hand in the
I
Zoom.
don't know how to raise the hand in the Zoom.
Is it? So if you click on the reactions, you will see so much reactions, right? Same like how you click on the thumbs up and things like that. So there's an option called as raise hand. Are you getting the option? Raise hand in the reactions. It's just near to the thumbs up and the clap emojis and all.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
same.
seeing the
Yeah,
reaction,
yeah. Just Reshta had raised her hand, same like that. Okay.
but I don't see the thumbs up option.
Is it? Okay, okay, that's not an issue. So in between, I'll keep asking all of you if you have any doubts, even if I, yeah, just like how you send a nose emoji, right? Okay, yeah, that's also fine. You can send any emoji, you can just see. Okay, so I hope all of you are able to make the rope. So let's go to the final step, that is the detailing part. So before we do the details, right now, since our drawing looks very sketchy, we are going to just erase the sketchy areas. Okay. You know what are the sketchy areas, right? If you see these areas where the pencil marks are there irregularly, you can just erase it. Or if you want to lighten your drawing, or if you feel the drawing is too dark, what you can do is take a kneadable eraser. Okay, just make it in the shape of a cylinder. Okay, just make it in the shape of a cylinder like this. Okay, like this you can make it in the shape of a cylinder. And then just a second, let me yeah. So after you make it in the shape of a cylinder, you can just roll it in your drawing. So when you roll it like this, what happens is your drawing will become light. Okay, just roll it in the paper like this. Your drawing will become light. So I'm just going to lighten my drawing. So don't worry, your drawing is not going to be erased. It's just going to be lighter. See, you are able to see my drawing very light now, right? It's not as dark as before. It has become very light. So you can do this. So this is just so that we are just erasing out the sketchy areas or the areas which looks very irregular and very sketchy. Okay. After you lighten it, you can even erase it separately also, all the sketchy areas, so that your drawing will look very neat towards the end. Okay. Just after you erase the sketchy portion, I'll tell you what to do next. Okay. Now we are going to start the shading portion and adding the detailing. Okay. For this, you can maybe use a 4B grade of pencil or a 6B grade of pencil. Okay. Just for the detailing part. So first we will do a small shading and then we will do the detail. Okay. So before that, let me just sharpen my pencil. Make sure your pencils are sharp. So now let's start the shading. So when you're shading, just watch and see how I'm shading. So in the edges, it's going to be a little darker. And when you come to the middle, it's going to be light. Okay. So if you watch me shade, I'm shading in a horizontal manner. I'm not shading in a circular manner. I'm shading in a horizontal manner. Okay. Like this. So if you find it difficult to shade with a 6B grade of pencil or a 4B grade of pencil, you can use a lighter grade of pencil. You can use 2B or 3B and shade. Okay. When you're shading, you hold your pencil in the middle. Okay, don't hold it very close. You can hold it in the middle and shade. So this is how you shade. After you shade, you add the detailing. Okay, I'll show you how to add the detail. Detailing is simple. You just make lines. Okay, just create horizontal lines there. This is just to add a texture of the rope. Just add lines after you shade. This process you have to do after the shading. So I'll just show you one sample with the full detailing and everything, and the rest of the rope we are going to do it in the same way. Okay. So it's the same process throughout. Okay, just follow the same process throughout the rope. So you can even follow what step I am doing. So I'm shading it with a 3B grade of pencil and then adding the detail with a 6B grade of pencil. Okay. So you can also follow the same thing. You can, if you're finding it difficult to shade it with 6B, use a lighter grade of pencil to shade and then add the detailing using the 6B grade of pencil or the darker grade of pencil. You can use any darker shade of pencil. Make sure the shape, the curves, everything is kept as such, okay, while shading also. So if you see in the edges, the shading will be darker, okay? So try to add these shadows. So these are the areas where shadows are falling in between the rows. Okay? So the more shadows you add like this, the more realistic your drawing will look. Is anyone having any doubts? Anyone? No. So after doing the shading part, we add the detail. Okay. So the first portion of the rope is complete. So this is how you shade. Okay. So throughout the ropes, I'm going to do the same method of shading. So next I'll be going a little faster. Okay. It's the same technique. You can just follow me. So right now what I'm doing is I'm just doing the shading part. Okay. And in the end, I'll be doing the detail. So can you show me how much you have done? Can you show me? Let me take a look. Ready, that's really beautiful. Very nicely it has come. Hitaishi also very nice. Good job with the shading. What about the others? How is it coming for you guys? Diti, can you hold it a little more far? Hmm, okay. Yeah. You have to the shading part, okay, Aditya, the shading part, try to make sure you are creating darker and lighter tones also, okay? Dark tone and light tone also, okay? Yeah, good work. Priyansh also good work, Priyansh. Good work. So we just have half of the shading more left. You can do it in the same way, okay? What about the others? Can you show me your progress? So I'll know that you are also able to do. What about Advika? Advika, can you show me your work? How is it coming for you? Advika? Yeah. Can you show me your work, Advika? Hmm. Okay. Nice work. Nice work. What about Shrestha? Are you able to do it? How is it coming for you? Even the others also, if you can come on the video and show me, it would be nice. Okay. Tanisha and Vivek. So we have a little more of the shading that is left. Okay. So I have done the shading part. Now the last part is the detailing. Okay, same way we have done the detailing here, we're going to do the other areas also. Okay, so detailing maybe we can finish in maybe another 10 minutes. Okay. So I know all of your works are coming very nicely. Okay, so don't rush, because the more you rush, the more sketchy your drawing is going to look. So try to do it very slowly. Okay, because the outcome of the work is what is important. Any doubts for anyone so far? Remember that more darker you make the drawing, more it's going to look more realistic. Okay, it's not just about the darkness also, it's about the gradient you give, the shading that you give, and the detailing that you give. So just don't make it dark, try to give the detailing also. So it's good to sharpen your pencil, okay, whenever the sharpen goes, okay, so that you get a good nice texture on the rope. Yeah, nice, nice. Atif, can you show it to me one more time? What you've done? I think your video has turned off. So we'll finish in another 2 more minutes. Okay, and then you can all show me your work. Even if you didn't finish it, it's fine. You can take your time and finish it. But then you can show me how much you have done, maybe in another 2 minutes, okay? So I have almost completed. Can you, so before we leave, can you all show me how much you have completed? So I'll take a look at it. Okay, so let me look at Rayan's work. Nice work, Rayansh. Okay, so even in the end portion, you can see you have started off with the detailing and everything. Even in the right hand side also, make the detailing. Okay, good job with the shading, nice shading. And even the sketch and even the drawing is nice. Just add some detailing. So you know how I added the details, right? You can just add these lines like this and then you're good to go. Okay, and Ditya also nice work. You also have to add some more detailing. Okay, you've done the shading nicely, add some more detailing. So detailing is a very slow process, it will take time, I know, but then you can take time and add the details. Okay, even Advika, can you bring it more closer, Advika? Can you bring it more closer, Advika? Yeah, yeah, nice work. So even you also, good job with the shading, even the drawing is nice. Add some more detailing. Okay, by detailing I mean these lines, so that you will understand that it is the rope. So nice. And who else is there? Lakshit, can you show me, Lakshit, what you've done? Lakshit, Lakshit, hi Lakshit, can you show me the work? Okay, that's nice. That's nice, Lakshit. You are working on the shading, right? Add some more shading and then you're good to go. What about Shrestha? I haven't seen your work, Shrestha. Can you show me? Even Tanisha and Vivek as well. I want to see your works as well. If you can come on your video, you can show me your work. Otherwise, it's fine. Okay, that's fine. So I hope all of you enjoyed today's work. Okay, this is something new that we have learned today, how to make the sketch of a rope, right? So I hope all of you were able to do it. It wasn't very difficult. Okay, and most of your works have come very nicely. Okay, so good job with that. So that's it about today's work. So I hope to see you all in the next class. Thank you all for joining. See you all. Bye. Maybe I'll unmute all of you so you can all say bye bye. Bye bye. Bye everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.